So in this specific video, we're going to be talking about creating interesting and educational infographics. Now, if you haven't seen already, but infographics are basically graphics with a lot of information on it, and companies tend to use this to get people to really interact with their site and just have the information stick in their customers' minds. And I'll show you in just a minute how powerful infographics can be. Now, the question I know that you're probably asking is, how do you make it professional looking even if you're not a graphic artist? Well, let me show you how to do that right now. Now, there are several sites out there that will help you by providing you with infographics elements, and one of them is bigstockphoto.com. And if you go to their search and type in infographics, then you can get a better idea of what I mean by infographics. So as you can see here, infographics are used to describe certain statistics, certain information in a graphical format. But as you can see, it's very, very eye-catching. And it's something that definitely sticks in a user's minds. And it allows somebody to stay on your site for a long period of time and just analyze and just look over your graphics, because infographics appeals to many different groups of people. It not only attracts people who are visual learners, but it also attracts people who love content and information and logical and analytical people as well. So I like Big Stock Photo simply because you can find something that you like that might relate to what you're trying to offer. And then you can simply tweak it using Photoshop. And if you don't have Photoshop and you want somebody to tweak it, you can actually do that for less than $5. So before you pick your infographic, you need to figure out what kind of information can I provide that's really neat and that's really interesting to my customer base, my prospects, and my visitors. And as you can see here, it says medium is 2 credits. Each credit tends to be, I believe, about $1 to $1.50 a credit. So it's not too bad. And there's another site called graphicriver.net, and we can type in infographic elements. And as you can see, we've got a lot of different elements here. We can do infographic elements business for business related infographics and see what we're dealing with. Now, like I said earlier, if you do not have Photoshop and you just don't have the time, then what I would recommend that you do is to figure out what you want to put on the infographics and then buy the infographic elements. So what I'd recommend that you do is hop on over to Fiverr.com or Odesk.com. Both sites are really good in terms of finding graphic artists or just people that can do basic graphic editing, because with the infographics, as you can see here, they've pretty much provided you with a lot of stuff that you can use to simply describe your information, your statistics, and so forth. And so if you use infographics, it can really, really help you in keeping people on your site, keeping the information in their minds, and much more.